are in the building, guys. We are in the building. So I'm going to react to the beta male identity video that Mr. Dennis Jerome Jr. has decided to put out there and take the name Beta Males United as their own, disregarding the initial plan and idea that is Beta United Males. Acronym is BUM. So how does someone not become a bum? Lowercase. Here's what you do. First, don't be inspired by Dennis Jerome Jr.'s dreams, ideas, and anything plan-wise they will feel that is relevant to their agenda, which is stealing your money with their quote-unquote businesses. How do we stop this mentality that has been perpetuating in Dennis Jerome Jr.'s videos? Here's how. We are going to watch one and comment. First of all, you hear that beeping? This is step one. Please get your car repaired frequently. That sound is the seatbelt buckle not syncing with the seatbelt. There is a sensor on that seatbelt buckle that is not communicating with the computer to let them know to turn on the SRS airbag. That's step one. Let's continue.
And here, still, supporting. Guys, I gotta give you guys better. I'm not giving you guys good right now.
That is step two. Continuously critiquing yourself, but make no improvements to your channel. Let's continue.
Now, my channel is mediocre.
Acknowledging you are mediocre still falls under step two, with disregarding how to improve or actionable steps on how to improve.
It's like, excuse me, semi-boring, not just for you guys, but to me too. Now, excuse me, a lot of different things have caused this boredom on my channel. We can say, me not talking about anything but drama half of the time is really the only good thing that you guys like. Hey, actually, it's not good, but that's the only thing you like about my channel.
That is not what is liked about your channel for your fans. Drama content, sure. But it is not that. It is the entertainment factor of which you refuse to continue. You then proceed to attack your supporters and then make them the target of your own selfishness, which is to get money fast. That is step three. Do not take your time getting money fast. Take your time and invest it in consistent, non-stop income that you can guarantee will come into your bank account at the end of the week. Volatility will hurt you. That's step three. Do not have a volatile source of income. Let's continue.
Otherwise, the channel is just dead. So, with that said, guys, we have to. See, when I was, 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, actually, no, 2 weeks ago, I was in a rhythm. I was waking up every day.
Step four. When you have bipolar disorder, you might want to get on medication. A healthy mind makes a healthy creator. Dennis Jerome Jr. is very manic right now and is making irrational decisions has delusions of grandeur and thinks that they are the person who has a following when they really don't. 14.2k subs does not mean you have any clout in the YouTube space, gig economy, drama content, political content, whatever Kevin Stevenson's or those people that you watch about alpha stuff or beta stuff are not giving you the clout you think you have. Step 4, let's continue.
I took my shower early. I did schoolwork, and then I started working by like, let's say 12, 1 o'clock, and then I worked for like 4 hours, 3 hours, and then I would go do the basketball training for 3 hours. Then after the
Which leads to step 5, time management. If you don't have an idea of how your schedule is to be, there's only 24 hours in a day, and if you do 8 hours of sleep, that leaves you with 16 hours in a day. You really need to have a clear, concise schedule that you stick to and adhere to. Set up alarms for yourself. Use your calendar regularly. Do not overbook and do not sell yourself into a bind, making all these promises and under-delivering every single time. Let's continue.
training, I would work from like 8 to 12, and I would always hit $100 a day. And I would come on YouTube, and I was doing a live in the morning, and I was doing a live at night. And the lives were only like an hour to two max. And then occasionally we'll have the long live. There's a bunch of people rocking out. I'll let it go long. But now YouTube.
Step 6, long lives will work if they don't exceed a certain amount. You have to have a stopping point and then make it so you come back and make the audience want more. If you don't give them something more to want, then you have just diluted your content with a whole bunch of air that's dead, a whole bunch of conversations that mean nothing, a whole bunch of just arguing back and forth, but they don't involve you. This is your channel, Dennis Jerome Jr., and as the content creator of said channel, you are solely responsible for how you promote your own content. And smaller, shorter lives on a more frequent basis that involve only you will have more weight. On top of that, pre-recorded videos. How can you make it so that you have a consistent channel while still doing the stuff you do during the day? It's all about time management. It's all about knowing your schedule, sticking to it, being consistent. You are full of inconsistencies because you are struggling right now. And why you're struggling is because you're just not ready to be a content creator on YouTube. You just don't have it. You don't have it. You're not that guy.
That's taken a dive for me to where my life has become chaotic again, to where I'm sleeping in late now.
Step 7, knowing your weaknesses. And if you notice you're sleeping in late, wake up earlier. Why not? Wake up at a decent hour, go to sleep at a decent hour. You're not going to help yourself by having a chaotic schedule. Chaos is not going to bring you peace. Only consistency and knowing when to go to sleep and when to wake up. That is where you will be successful. But right now, you're acting like people. A beta United male who acts like a bum.
Past 2 days, I slept in until like noon. And I'm back to being like, I wouldn't say depressed, um, because depression is for beta males. No,
If you're depressed and you call people who are depressed betas, you have have now insulted yourself. That is a mentality that I would like your audience to know, not follow, so that way it would be to the individual that they get themselves checked out and they have their own self-care. Because looking to you for that, you will just insult them. That's not smart. So step 8, do not insult your audience.
No, it's more of a my life is chaotic with ADHD. You have to stay straight. You have to be going one path, okay? So with that said, what I have to do, guys, now, I have to get back on track. So to get back on track is going to involve me once again tomorrow, because school starts tomorrow.
Why not use this as a segue to step 9? Start and stops are not the way. They are not the way, brother. You need to know the way, and the way is not the way you think, brother. Brother, you need to go and be consistent, and make sure your consistency is that way of the Ugandan knuckles. If you know the way, brother, you go the way. Dennis Jerome Jr. You can't talk about the obvious and then not do it. Step 10. Follow through.
Summer semester. So I do classwork for one class each day, okay, 3 days a week. And usually I spend about 2 to 3 hours. So I'm going to wake up early at like 9 a.m.
Alright, I'm done with this. Procrastinating your life is also going to cause chaos. I don't want to see any more. I already got it. You are insulting the wrong people. You need to come at yourself, call yourself a beta, and that you are a beta united male. We're going to induct you into this honor society, and we're going to make sure that you do not live your life as a bum. But you have to accept the fact that you are one and that you want to make a change for yourself. You don't want to be a beta united male. In order to do that, you have to tell your audience that you accept what's coming and that you do not want this to come back and haunt you in the future. Here at Beta United Males, that is our main goal and purpose, is to make sure your toxicity doesn't reach to your audience. We are the shield, and the only way we can protect you, DennisJeromeJr, is to protect the people from you.